Welcome, welcome, welcome. You with Coach Jay, Journey Junction. Today I'm finished and finally got to the end of this series. It's only the end for this vlog, but it's a webinar coming up and I'm going to be telling you about it. It's a webinar that I created that's going to break down all of these that you heard. The three M's, the 3C's, the 3R's, the 3A's, and now the 3B's. That's right, the 3B's. We're going to break it down in a webinar somewhere down the road. So if you want to be a part of that, remember James at OneMovementLLC.com, James at One Movement LLC. Put down and say, hey, coach, hook me up. Or, hey, coach, hook me up with that 1 hour session. Hey, coach, put me in that community that you in. Limit, what limit? Go ahead, take advantage of it. None of this gonna cost you anything. Let's just join and have some fun. But let me get back to what we're talking about. So today we're talking about the final of the 5 series of the ABC connection. And it was created just to help you, to inspire you to look at things from a different lens and hope bring you to a place of enlightenment, to ensure you that, hey, there are greater things that can come if we can line up and create that system that works for you. So today we're talking about the 3B's. And the 3B's start off with belief, build, and balance. Belief, build, and balance. Let me say that again. Belief, build, and balance. When I talk about belief, it's having confidence in yourself and your journey. Your building is creating strong foundation and long-term success. And last, balance is to maintain harmony and equilibrium in all areas of your life. That's right, harmony. We need to have that. So let's talk about that. When I'm looking at my life, and if I start with belief, I have to believe in who I am as a person. I have to believe in my skill level, and I have to believe in what I can actually do. That's right. I have to believe that I'm capable to do anything that I put my mind to. I can't have no one stop me. I can't have no limitations. And my limitations mean that I have to go and get resources to help me to branch past that, to catapult past that. So that's the only thing I look at limitations for, because these limitations in my eyes is only a starting point so that I can erase them and there won't be any restrictions in my life. That's how I see it. But my belief system has to be in a place where whatever I set my mind to, I can believe it's achievable. I got to believe that it can be measurable. I can believe that it's now present. And it's a need for that. And my need to be is to be successful with me. I want y'all to get it. I'm doing a series that you all may have seen or is coming. It depends on when you see this video. It's called Building Me First. I have to learn to build in myself. I have to learn that I believe in me, and I have to teach myself how to go forth into things that I'm coming into. I want to get you excited about knowing that if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. So believe in yourself first, and the whole world is your arsenal that you can play in as much as you want. So after you finish and get to a place where you understand it's time to build on you. A lot of times we believe in a process, we believe in that we can do it, but we don't build enough strength and fortitude in ourselves. We have low self-esteem, we don't drive, not driven, and we have to build that up. We have to find that confidence in ourselves as we create a foundation within ourselves to build upon. We have to sit up there and motivate ourselves. We got to get up there and encourage ourselves. We got to get out there and support ourselves, that there's nothing just going to stop us. I am going to do this. I'm going to get out here and do it. And when you make mistakes, you trip and you fall, the good thing is you can push up and get up, or somebody can come and get you. I want to help you to understand this. Sometimes you can push as far as you can go and you have to stop. It doesn't mean that you failed. It doesn't mean you reach your limits. It's just sometimes what you're trying to do is going to take somebody else or some resource to come about that you're going to connect with to take you the next mile. See, everything you set up is not all about you, but you got to put it to the place where you're saying, I've done everything I could do to get here. I hope I'm making sense to you all. I want you to understand that if you believe in yourself, then it's easy to build on yourself or build a foundation around you where people start getting encouraged by you just being there. They become encouraged for the things that you have done because you built a foundation in yourself that you have trust. Nobody can take it away from you. Nobody can say nothing to you. You're standing on that. And the last thing, after you build, you have to have a balance. See, you all got to understand, you can't be so running after money hungry. You can't be up there looking for success that you don't have time to enjoy what you have achieved. You have to have a balance, just like having a balance of sleep and work. If you're working more than you sleep, your body's going to shut down. And the same thing with this that we're talking about. If you're running after money, you're running after success, your body's going to somewhere slow down on you because you're reaching goals that are sometimes in other people's hands. It's based off of other people do. You all entrepreneurs and business owners, if you provide a service or a product, you're relying on other people to buy into that. So right now you can have the best system in the world, but if you don't have anyone to buy into it, then you're not going to make any money. Are you going to get down by that? No, you keep grinding because you're creating a system that eventually is going to work. because you created that balance. Your balance is not based off in everything and anything. It's based off in a systematic approach that is going to help you, get to that next level. So I hope that you understand, stop being so hard on yourself and trying to do so much with so much little time if you don't factor in times where you have a balance. Your system has to balance out. You have to allow what you done put in, all those processes, to level itself out. Sometimes you're doing so fast, you're trying to jump around and try to put all these pieces together. It's like a puzzle. You can have all the puzzles on the floor. You can, and all of them there, not one missing. But it's going to take you time to connect them with others. And in that time, you learn how the puzzle begins to speak to you. For you business owners, your problem that maybe why you feel that you're not doing so good is because you haven't let your business begin to tell you what it needs. You're so busy trying to run after $5 or $6 when your business is saying, hey, we don't have a system in it. This is why we keep going backwards, because we don't have a fortified system, a strong foundation that we can go forth in. You as an athlete, you sit up and say you want to be the next Michael Jordan, LeBron, or you're a hockey player, tennis player, volleyball, whatever it may be, and you're matching yourself up to them, but you don't have the same commitment that they have. You have to be committed to this, because the first thing you need to understand is what is your limitations and how far are you willing to push those boundaries. And until you realize that, there's more to this than just sitting up here and say, I got God-given talent, which carries you far. But there still has to be a system that makes sense to you. That's right, to you. And that's why we talk about what we're sharing. You have to have a belief. You have to be able to have be able to build. And lastly, you have to have a balance. So I hope that if you have listened to all 5 series of the ABC Connection, that there was something that I left that inspired you, that coached you, that empowered you. I hope that there's something that have you look at things from a different perspective. And maybe just enough to say, I'm going to make a change. Remember, if you haven't seen them already, please go back to the ABC Connection. The first one was the 3M's. Then it was the 3C's, the 3R's, the 3A's, and lastly, the 3B's. Now, if you find any of them interesting, you'd like to learn more, maybe you'd like me to dive a little deeper, or you'd like me to tell you how this can apply in your day-to-day life, I'm open to talk to you. Matter of fact, I'm giving a free consultation. All you got to do is go to James at One Movement LLC, James at OneMovementLLC.com, and go ahead and say, Coach, I want to take advantage of that free hour consultation with you. Free. And while you're there, listen, I have a community. That's right, it's a limited community. It's a forum where you can sit there, share your achievements, share your goals, share some of your success, share some of your challenges. And I'll be there to coach you and give you some pointers and give you some information to help you. But other people in the community can share their achievements, their ups, their downs. And maybe you can inspire them through what you went through or what you overcome to encourage them to keep on. That's why I created this community, so all of us can chat and talk. But inside that, you'll get some of my videos, you'll get some of my coaching sessions, you'll get some of my blogs, my newsletters, but most of all, you'll get encouragement, and you'll get accountabilities, comments from me to keep you motivated and keep you stimulated. And then if you would like to be a part of one of my coaching sessions, please, after we have that one-on-one, we'll talk about it. If you feel that you're ready to be coached, reach out to me and let me talk to you. Remember, I have a doctor's in psychology, performance psychology as well. I do counseling. I also do coaching from athletes to mom and dads to parents of athletes to entrepreneurs to business professionals. It's no limit to what I set the coaching session up, because whatever there is needed, I'll find a way to coach you through it, because most of it is just your mindset. Have you look at things from a different lens and a different perspective. Now, if you up aboard on it, go ahead, hit me up, James at OneMovementLLC.com. James at OneMovementLLC.com. Take advantage of what is free. And look out for my webinars. I have a webinar that I'll break down each one of these 5 components, and we're going to talk about it in depth. So until I talk to you again, y'all know what I'm saying. I'm Coach Jay, and I'm out of here. Peace.